What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Chroma Zero. In the last episode, we attempted some interesting teleporter stuff by removing lights from the situation. We specifically dropped from this side when it was upside down onto that platform. You could check out the last episode to figure out what the hell we just did. I just noticed while we were paused in between episodes that there's a dialogue log. So some of this stuff is probably important. Let's take a look. I think I breezed past a lot of this. So this is the one we just got. You make any color in two ways, adding or subtracting. That's what we just did. I'm over on top of the yellow pyramid. Just fill in all 6 pillars around the base of the pyramid, one of each color, to balance the area and strengthen me there. A warp box needs its exit node to be sealed. If you get bored of this magenta area, there's a way to use a... Yeah. Rotating. Holding down the color of your choice and interacting. Yep. You see how things are balanced at every moment. Rings like gate 0. Rotate buttons don't always break everything. Yeah, okay. It's not helping so much. I think it's everything that we know. Okay, so... here's what would be great. Because I'm seeing this green teleporter here. It would be great to be able to get to said green teleporter. That is a green teleporter. But it would be the wrong direction. So... how is it possible to teleport? So the only teleporters that I have on the base layer are primary colors, so red and green. If I have this red teleporter teleport me to... what I really want is this on the bottom. Oh, sorry, this on... so this top piece, this side... on this side. So this is rotating counterclockwise by 1, which means that this side is on the bottom. If I took out blue, then this side would be accessible to me. And I could get up there. I wonder if we try that next. So let's do what we've been doing. And try... I suppose if I just rotate it once, I'll just have it, right? Oh, well, I'll need to gain a red somewhere. 1, 2, 3. I'm at zeros all around, but that's okay. So I want to get rid of blue. So let me gain a green and a red. And actually some yellows would be a good idea too. So that way blue is completely sheltered. So blue is at a 0. If I turn it once, I should have it. Well, I suppose I could actually just still turn it twice, right? Yeah. Oh, but then I don't have a pathway. Okay. There's always 14 ways to do things. I have to remember that. I could have just used the blocks that are around that teleporter to do that. It's okay, we're learning. Okay, so let's do this. We'll gain a little bit of red and green. Just have a surplus of every other color. There we go. Okay, so we're at 8, 8, and 4. So 1, 2, perfect. Okay, I need to get rid of 2 blue, not too bad. One more blue. Okay. So now, this teleporter should be accessible. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to shut off that other one too. Okay, now let's see what happens if I do that. Because if I just fall off that one, I just left that one open. So now let's try this again. Yes! Okay. That did work. Ride the water slide, but keep the camera dry. Cute. Okay, let's check out this whole side because we haven't been up here yet. We'll climb up the actual, I guess what we call it, the water slide. Oh, there is a teleporter back here. See, that's the thing. I didn't know that. What color is that? It says yellow, but that's because it's the only thing it could be. Okay. LC, you like water slides? I love water slides. It's the only thing I turn on my gravity for. You see that? You see the me that's over there near those black obelisks? I will flash you if you signal, but I'm a little weak there. I have something very important to tell you, but as it happens, I only tell you when you're over there. So after you're done water sliding, go visit me over there. Unless you already have. Linearity is so confusing. The black obelisks. Oh, I also see that I might be able to get these signals if I can get... Oh, how do I do that? I'm thinking about these, because these are black, right? These weird ball structures. But if I can get rid of all the colors, I could actually access them because they would fall apart. But then I would need something to be able to be bound after the fact. Oh. I knew it. Look at that. There's something inside. We've discovered this before. That there's stuff inside water that we could kind of like bind 3 times to uncover water. That's probably going to be a thing later. Okay. All right, we are underneath the water slide hill. And there are signal guys here. Hidden stuff under a waterfall? Yeah, sorry, I had to. Have you already talked to me in that room over there? I think I found something super important. Also, I was thinking about all those colorful trees surrounding the magenta tower. The me in the yellow pyramid likes to tell you my ideas on that, though. I'm a little weak in the yellow pyramid, so make sure you turn all those lights on first, then balance those cubes in there. Yeah, it's pushing me towards that yellow pyramid, which is totally fine. Inside this red cube is an empty black object. It's one of those cool concentric ring spheres. LC, I'll bet you $5 that you can't make the object in there red. No way, no how. Even I can't do it. Of course, I have $5. You didn't bring your wallet? Ugh. Oh, interesting. Okay. One, two, three. What do you got to say to me? Since you arrived, things have been, well, what's the word, changing? What a feeling. Is it like that for you all the time? It must be your influence. I'd like to show you something. I copied this from inside the magenta tower so you could see it here. Pretty good, yeah? Especially considering I can't even hold a pen. I didn't understand this image before, but now I might. I think it has to do with the order in which the rings lose their power. There's certainly one more key, some way to consolidate their power. I'm going to go up to the light gate to be sure. Another me will teach you one more thing, soon, and after that, you should meet me up there. This is exciting. I can feel my oscillations getting more frequent. What did you just say? Since you arrived, blah, 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 blah. I copied this from inside the magenta tower, so you could see it here. Okay. Especially considering I can't even hold a pen. I didn't understand this image before, but now I might. I think it has to do with the order in which the rings lose their power. Inside this red cube is a empty black object. The me in the yellow pyramid likes to tell you my ideas on that. Huh. Okay. Another guy? Oh no, this one isn't. I see. Oh, I jumped off the edge. No. All right, let's just see if this works. Shit. What shall I do? Did I see what I needed to see up there? Probably not. Did I see everything I need to see up there? What did he say at the top? The only thing I flashed, I turned on my gravity. You see me? Do you see the me that's over there near the black obelisks? I will flash you if you signal, but I'm a bit weak there. I have something very important to tell you, but as it happens, I only tell you when you're over there. So after you're done water sliding, go visit me over there, unless you already have. Black obelisks. I'm resetting. I don't know which ones it's referring to. I'm assuming it means those. The yellow pyramid is hard because it means I have to... Well, also, so I figured out that there's a teleporter behind this blue water slide mountain, which is obviously extremely important. And that's not a teleporter there. That's just a shape. But there is a teleporter on this side also, isn't there? Huh. So, what happens if... I'm just trying to think about... If I could get here, or here... What would be the way to do that? I think I just gotta work this purple teleporter. But I tried to do the red thing. Maybe I didn't try hard enough. Well, no, I did it. I got it there, but then it wasn't fruitful enough because I couldn't get all the colors like it wants. Unless that doesn't matter? Where else does it say has a guy? It's still lighting up there, but that's funny because I did that one already. all these around. One obviously in front of the magenta tower, but that one is, that's eluding us, obviously. There's one on the top of the pyramid. Can I even climb up there? All right, let's do the inverse of what we just did, which is removing blue, but flipping this way so the yellow pyramid is at the base. So what do we want to do? We want to get all of our greens, yellows, nothing with blue ideally. Yeah, we're back to the 8, 8, and 4. We want to keep that one closed. That's correct. Because we're gonna do that loop like we did before. And then we're at 2. That's perfect. Oh, actually we can't do that, right? Because we're trying to do it the other way around. So hold on. So what side would I need that on? This has to be at the bottom. So this has to be flipped. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have a teleporter on that side. Unless I use this, but then that means everything is dead except for the yellow pyramid. Let's try that. We might as well. So, where am I at? I'm at 6, so I need to now get rid of all of my green as well. Without losing the bridge, right? So hold on. I might just have to reset. If I'm gonna do a different strategy, I reset. Okay, so I gain some. Basically just give myself as much red as possible. In one burst. And then just cycle the shit out until I... Actually, that should do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, I have to get rid of blue and green here. So a cyan should do it. Because I need to be on this side, so I need to turn it 4 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes supernova mode. Oh, wait, that might be a problem. Right, okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work because everything dies. Forgot about that part. Just a little important part, right? Just a little bit. Oh, I see. That cage is that where the circle thing was. So I wonder if we get rid of red and get back in there, would that work? Because getting to the water slide thing wasn't that hard. So if we're again, this is all experiments. That's all we're ever trying. This ring's gonna turn. We're gonna make it blue though, so we're getting rid of all of our red. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Wait, hold on, because I have to be able to teleport it. If I get rid of all of my blue, I'll have yellow teleporters. If I get rid of all of my red, I'll have cyan teleporters. I'm curious a little bit about what happens if I... What happens with this ring if I get rid of red? Because there's teleporters up there, and I just don't know what color they are. Oh, there we go. Look at that. What is that? A cyan one? Yeah. So cyan is blue and green. So if I get rid of red, theoretically I could do something with that. Oh, and I see something in there. Can I see the same thing with the yellow one? What am I at? 222. Okay. So yeah, it just wants me to go. It's so pushing me towards that yellow pyramid. So I really think I need to just try to get there as best as I can. Now, if I fell from the cyan one down, that's possible. It means what? If I fell from cyan, it means I have to get rid of red. Which is possible. So let's try to do that. Let's get rid of red. Like the initial... I had said that plan a couple seconds ago, but I have to get rid of red while keeping this water fountain one, the water slide piece, on the top. So let's do this. If I turn... So actually, I want to do this here. So I want to get rid of a red and gain the others. Because if I do that, red will shut off. So here we go. So getting rid of a red. Because now, if I turn it, it should do what I want it to. Now, the whole red ring will die, but that's not the worst outcome, considering what we need to achieve here. One more. Great. Okay, barring this works, it almost doesn't seem like this ring is affected much at all by red going off, which is great. I'm going to turn that back on just in case. Ooh, I'm on the top of the blue ring. All right, new ground here. New ground. Right, and this is chipped here. Hold on. We saw this before. Okay, that is fully a blue teleporter. Can I walk up this? I can. All right. This is a weird layer, but I can walk under it. Okay, hello. There's a teleporter in here. What do you got to say to me? That's definitely a yellow warp box at the peak, but how can you reach it? Have you already? I get confused. I could fit through that hole up top, but you've got a giant camera for a head, so that's not happening. No, there aren't any companion yellow warp boxes for you to use. I guess you'll have to mix yourself one. See you up there, Elsie. Okay, so yellow is our next goal. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yellow warp box. Maybe best in this orientation or the other way. I think maybe flipped, right? Upside down. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get. Good to know. This is making like a noise. Okay. Let's reset and then let's try to get that yellow warp box, shall we? So yellow. Yellow means I need to have... It needs to be a warp box that's already red or sorry, it cannot be a one that is already one of the primary colors. It needs to be a white warp box. Period. It needs to be a white warp box, right? Because we can't change... I can't change an existing color to be yellow. Let's actually... Hold on. Which one is it? This one? With the light? No. It's one of the ones on the left side. That's going to be important. It's this blue one, I think. Yeah, so if all of them are on, we're looking for ones that are yellow. So if I turn off red, if I turned off red, yellow doesn't become yellow. Yellow is green now. No yellow exists. If I turn off green, no yellow exists. If I turn off blue, white becomes yellow, and yellow stays yellow. So yeah, the only option I have is to turn a white teleporter box yellow. Which is fine, that's what we've been doing, but it just means that we're losing rings, which is annoying. But it's fine. So, we have to transform this white teleporter box to be yellow. Which is easy. It means we just have to get rid of blue. And I'm thinking we got to make this the top, right? So what do I want to do? I want to rotate this twice. So this stuff is on the top. Okay, so if I did that, I want to get rid of blue. So green is good, red is good. Wonderful. All right, I'm getting rid of every blue I can. So cool. So I have one rotation. And then I can flip, and then the blue will die. Let's try this. So click. Click. Blue is dead. Yellow teleporter incoming. Great. Here it comes. I am in the yellow pyramid. What do we got? No signal. Okay. Does this change my numbers? No, it does not. Okay, we got green. What is that doing? Huh. Red. Green. Do I have to make it yellow? I wonder about what's the goal with this piece. Oh, I see. Right. It's trying to get me to put the correct colors in here. What if I bind... Can I bind red here? Cool. I don't want to run out. I'm out of red already. Okay. So I need... What it's saying is I need more of my colors here. So this one is true green, so that would be able to work. And that does not look correct. Unsure about what this is asking me to do, but hey, we got here and it wasn't that hard, so we're gonna try that again. So let's just grab a little bit more on the blocks side. So everything that's not blue. And then I would really love to have blue up there, but I don't think it's allowing me to. Okay, here we go. Double spin. Getting ready for yellow teleport. Okay, so yellow teleport successful. Let us... I suppose I should try to just turn... Oh, hello. Flying off the side. Let's try to turn all these on. That's a green, that's a red. That's not going to work because that's a blue one, theoretically. Right, so let's do yellow here. This needs to be red. I just don't want to run out. This should be red. Probably as a full red, right? I'm out of reds here. Again. Almost got it. I just needed a blue. Which is frustrating. I mean, I could get more numbers. That's not the problem. Let's come back to here. Oh, that's a signal right there. Can I... no expert falling. No expert falling. Okay, there's one on that. If I do that again... Interesting. Let's do all that process one more time, but maybe just don't... I'm not going to do what's inside the pyramid. I'm just going to take a look outside of it. So what did we do? We did a little bit of this. I'll take a little more of you. A little more of you. Okay. And then we just rid ourselves a full cleanse of blue. Okay. All right. Now we turn twice. And here it comes. Cool. So once I jump out of here, I'm not going to be able to come back, but that's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe that isn't true. I'm going to close it up regardless. Oh, so we're in a cool place here, actually. Look at this. So now here... Where did I see the signal? I saw one in there. Am I crazy? I don't think I... Damn it. I thought I saw something shining. Maybe it was a light trick thing. Well, regardless, we're here, so we might as well try something cool here. Let's see what happens if I get rid of all my reds. 1, 2. So I need to get rid of 2 more reds. Can I do it given my position in this space? I'm sure I can. Yes, look at this. 1, 2. Ah, I can't jump. No, let me up. Let me up. Well, every other color is fine. If I do this, it's going to work. Okay, so now what happens if I got rid of... So I got rid of this. I got rid of the red. So I made this green. Or black, I guess? That's cool. So I built it, but I didn't get rid of it. What happened to the one that's out here? So yeah, this is just green because it was black. Huh. I'm just going to keep screwing around and seeing what happens. Okay, we're back to the start. And if I close this up and teleport again, I'll be down here. Right, of course. How about anything else? Oh. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the pyramid. Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit on unsure territory. So I think we're going to take a break and we'll come back and try to... Wow, look at all this color. It's amazing. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then we'll come back to it. Try to hit it from a new perspective on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see any future episodes. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.